Hi friends! I haven't done a video in a while, so I wanted to show you what's going on around the garden. I just worked on this art over here, trying to expand its size. Kind of, it's kind of 3 times bigger now, so hopefully we'll get a lot more space for the passion fruit. Passion fruit actually started blooming again, surprisingly, and I do have a fruit here that's already formed, and I almost missed it. And now I don't know where it is. But you can see maybe, I don't know, it's somewhere in there. So I've been working in our little corner here, which the kids call the secret garden because it's, behind the arch. And just moved some stuff from here and kind of like taking stuff away. And we're going to put more flowers in here. Um, on this side, we have just some shade loving plants because I don't get a lot of sun here. Except I do have a cassava here that surprisingly it's growing, even though it doesn't get any sun. And I know those really love the sun. So I just put it there to fill up some space and it's still going. Here we have some bananas. My sweet potatoes are going strong over here, but they do have a lot of white flies. So it's probably time to harvest those and get rid of the white flies. Let's see over here. I have planted some of my brassicas already. Some tomatoes are in here. I don't know if they're gonna do anything since the weather's changing. My blackberry is like stretching out over there. Uh, and let's see. Here's my guava tree. It's just getting taller and taller. It's beautiful. The flowers are fruit at this time, but it has fruited this year. Um, Here's my cranberry hibiscus, which we have a bunch of, and it tastes amazing. We love it. Um, I still have some jicama that I have not harvested. Um, this is poking out of the ground. I don't know if you can see that. But look at that. You can see how big it is already. I hope I'm getting that. So lots of things still growing. My this papaya here is definitely producing a lot. And well, every time there's a bit of wind, it drops one. So I've been picking it up and it's still good. So we're trying to eat that papaya, which is awesome. I have, let's see, I have some peppers here that I had planted during the summer and they're really not very happy. Like here's a cubanelle, you can see. So I don't know, this area here, it's not very happy. It gets a lot of shade, I think that's the problem. It's pretty windy today, so my sound might not be the greatest, but we'll see. Um, the mango here is going strong, still tied on 3 sides because of being flipped over during Hurricane Ian, but it's still doing well. Um, Look at that. I got some butterfly peas here on the fence that are just doing amazing. They're so pretty. Um, this is my little, I forget the name now, acerola or pitanga, one of the two. It's a Brazilian little cherry. I've transplanted some of my brassicas over here and still have some jicama there to harvest. Oh, I skipped this one. This one is the jicama that actually has seed pods. Look at that. Some more over here. Isn't it awesome? I'm so excited that we're gonna get seeds and I don't need to buy seeds for next year. So behind me over here is a sea of roselle. I'm getting so much roselle. It's so much fun making all these jams and um, desserts of different kinds. They are doing amazing. Look at this. The calyxes are so big. They are so large and yummy. Here's a flower that was open this morning, so soon we will drop the flower completely and just keep that calyx growing around it right there. So, well, once that all this roselle here is done, then I will take all these plants out and put some new plants that I've been growing in the little pots already started in little pots, and then they will be transplanted here and back there, which also has a lot of roselle. Let's see, turning around here. I have another cassava here still growing. Um, and those little trees over here are pigeon peas. They grew so well. They were brand new this summer. I started them from seed and they grew so much, formed these little trees, and they're now flowering. Let me see if I can show you some of those flowers because they're so cute. Here they are. Look at that. Oh, the bee wants to land there, so I'm getting out of here. So here I have to actually duck under the pigeon peas to get to the other side. Um, so you can see back there all of my roselle over there, and in the middle there I have some other things starting to grow. So we have some carrots and with some leaf lettuce over there, and still getting some of those spares ready for other stuff that I have been growing from seed in the little pots. So I'll show you my little nursery over here where I have them all under the tree so they get just a dappled shade, and I've been starting them indoors and then transplant them to the tiny little pots over here, and as they get bigger and ready for more sun and more wind and everything, then I transplant them into the ground. So here in some bigger pots. So I do have some brown cherries over here that I was asking Robin from Southern Latitudes about. Because look, I have these um, here and they look terrible. They really do look terrible, but they are fruiting. So you see the little fruit here? So once those drop, then you can eat them from the floor. They're really yummy. Taste a little bit like a mild pineapple, I would say. It's very, very yummy. I love it. I just tried for the first time last year, and then this year I grew a lot more to see if I could get enough to really eat and to share. So here's my olive tree, which has been here for 10 years, has never flowered ever. So now it has a lot of shade from the other trees, but once when it was here before, it didn't have shade, but still I didn't get any flowers. Here on the fence I have my loofah, which was very slow growing, also probably because of shade. But then when I planted in the sun, actually died, didn't live. So who knows? We're getting some, and we've been eating them. I'm not growing them for the loofah, for the sponge, but for eating. So we just ate them like zucchini, and it was good. So here on the other side, that's an arch here that have a blackberry growing here, and but I also just planted some butterfly peas. I think those would look really cute up on this arch. So on this side, I have like a lot of bananas. I have some longevity spinach growing on the fence there, and down here, like a ground cover. Um, just a lot of bananas here. We have a rack that's actually getting right there. This is a mulberry tree that um, I bought from a very small sibling and last year, so it's getting pretty tall. And there's one back there too. That's also mulberry. I have a couple of blueberries right here. One was a box store blueberry, and this one was a Florida native blueberry. So let's see what happens. Um, just lots of bananas here, and I did grow Puerto Rican black beans on the fence here this summer, but they grew very, I mean, they were crazy. They grew a lot, but didn't produce a lot. So I don't know, didn't get enough sun, or actually there was something getting to them before me. So I don't know. I ripped them all out and put them down on the ground to just feed the ground, feed the soil. So this is another um, pigeon pea. And here I have our little pineapple babies. We did harvest our first this summer, so it's now still growing. So that's it. Just a quick run around the garden and just to show you all how it's going. And well, this hoping this fall will be a good gardening season with lots of edibles and just great weather and being outside and getting some fresh air. So thank you for watching and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.